clear this shit up. I clear this shit up. I clear this shit up. Boom. 1 to 5. Boom. 1 to 5. Boom. Still up in the air. Like I'm undecided. Smack. You give me my money. Still up in the air. Like I'm undecided. Smack. You give me my money. I put some in mine. Give me that chicken. I'll make him a vessel. She sound like jambalaya. What's up with mine? Yes, and we in your home. Now we coming for your baby blood. Adrenochrome. This what I've been up on. This what I've been up on. You influence these niggas, but I'm a virus. You got everybody shaking hands during a virus. Virus. Ask Twork at your homie accident.
This nigga left Earth in a second.
Good thing you been practicing. My nigga loves shooting dice. And still here. Just don't budge. Can't wait to kill me out here. Cut through. But I remember I battled JC and you embraced me, so for that I got the utmost love. But this ain't that. It's a drive-by. The punk gon' bust. The gun throw slugs. Hanging out the passenger side of my best friend's ride. Like I don't want no scrubs. Too many bodies. Too many. Mook, Lux, not even close to it. Your name won't even be next to Sudan. Like Ethiopia. I see no hope for him. I see no hope for him. I believe in a parallel universe. Daddy gave me the ball guy chain when I made him in. Passed the torch. He paved the lane. But I ain't trying to follow in your footsteps. I'm trying to break the chain. This ain't the game. This ain't the game. This ain't the game. 7 days. Didn't take a day off. Felt like they was trying to destroy you on your feet. Then a nigga come in, work half the shit, and get employee of the week. You ever was loyal to a company? My options was gang banging, popping skulls, watching niggas leaking outy, but I could tell a path wasn't the move just by thinking about it, but I still carry. Go, nigga. I ain't fighting with this big thug. I still carry, cause I ain't fighting with this big thug. Wait, George, Floyd, Carey. When the leader blow up, it's cause I gave my Mentos and Coke mobile phone. When the leader blow up, it's cause I gave my Mentos and Coke mobile phone. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, man. It's the homie Hood Legend. You already see what it was. That was a motherfucking classic right there. I ain't even go flex. That was a motherfucking classic. You had New Jersey Twork. You had Danny Myers going back and forth. It's kind of crazy. But just off of like looking at it right now, like I would have to give Twork the first and I give Danny the second too. You know what I'm saying? It's close. It's debatable. The second is debatable. You can debate that second. I ain't even go flex. That second is so debatable. But the first, I'm going to have to get that first to Twork. He did the strap down in the first. Danny had a lot of shit in the first, but I felt like Danny's second with the adrenochrome and all that shit, that was fire. You know what I'm saying? The second one is like, that's the debatable round. But Danny kind of left Earth in that second and in that third. That third, he came out there with the rebuttals. That nigga was going back to back with the rebuttals. And that was motherfucking crazy, man. Just like I said, just off watching this, I gotta really say Danny really like took this one, you know what I'm saying, the second and the third. But I want to debate that second because like you can debate that second. Twork kind of really took that second. If you want to say that, you can argue that second for Twork. But I'm gonna give it to Danny. You know what I'm saying? Danny, he been supposed to battle Twork for 2 years. It's been 2 long years in the making. He been supposed to battle this dude, man. So it's just like now everything was built up. This kind of was like the JC and Loso kind of thing when they was going back and forth. And then Loso finally battled JC. Danny Myers wanted this battle. And I can see why. Because this dude was not playing with New Jersey Twork at all. He did not play with him at all. I'm going to tell you, this dude came prepared, bro. Danny was out there. It was on his home turf, so he was comfortable. He didn't have the crowd against him. It was a small crowd. It was right out there. Everybody was in the cypher. They were supposed to do it on the roof. Danny actually said something about that in the battle. They actually did it in the park or in the parking lot or whatever. But that still was fire. Avocado ruined your day. That was actually a great visual. You know what I'm saying? That was just a fire battle and that was classic. You know what I'm saying? That was a classic. If New Jersey Twork can come like this every motherfucking battle, then what more can you say? What more can you ask for? What more can you ask for? And that's why I feel like this nigga was so pissed off and mad at the fact that he did not come in prepared like he was supposed to come prepared during that caffeine thing. Because if he would have brought these 3 rounds versus Swamp, I'm sorry, but Swamp Town, you would have got the fuck out of town, bro. There's no way that you would have survived that. You could not have survived that. Those are top tier balls that are going towards an opponent, and if you would have had those top tier balls going against you, you would not have survived that. It would have been an easy 3-0, just like he said in the battle. You know what I'm saying? He Jersey the first one, and then you know what I'm saying he won the second one, and then you won the third one. But like, yo, this battle right here was clearly a classic. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Danny Myers. Salute to New Jersey Twork. You know what I'm saying? This nigga had a joint in the second. Danny Myers gave him the bar guy chain. This nigga broke the chain. But Danny Myers actually rebutted that shit in the third. That's what made it so crazy. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, man. This was actually a crazy battle. If you don't got the app, you need to go check that joint out. You need to go grab it and actually tune in, because that was a fire battle. It's not gonna drop on YouTube anytime soon, but that shit was fire. That was fire. Like I said, salute the New Jersey Twork. Salute the motherfucking Danny Myers. Fire battle, man. Fire battle. Twork, keep this up, man. Keep this up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything else will fall in place. That shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, it's the homie Hood Legend. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all your latest news, updates, content, and world of battle rap. Another classic. I'm out of here.